This year in ceramics, I watched my friend make a jar. And no matter how many times she messed up on it, or how every attempt to fix it backfired, she refused to give up on that jar. And that's when it hit me. High school is a hideous art project. Think about it. It starts freshman year when we all think that we're automatically awesome for moving out of middle school and finally hanging with the older kids. But it doesn't take us too long to realize that we really aren't all that. And we better step down and start respecting the upperclassmen, or Freshman Friday might actually exist. I was no different. I thought that being a freshman on varsity swim was a definite statement of my coolness. But really, what I learned that year, instead of how to be superior to others, was how to survive. Sophomore year, we all take our turn at independence. We get our licenses. We all think we are so cool just because we finally have wheels, when really, there was nowhere to drive to. And while we may all have been rocking out to "Tonight's Gonna Be a Good Night" by the Black Eyed Peas, our parents were probably being deafened by the Jaws theme song. But that doesn't mean that our parents were completely irrational and that we didn't make mistakes. Grave ones that could have put others in danger. Maybe we texted too much while behind the wheel. Maybe we sped too much. Maybe we just flat out tried to show off too much. Whatever it was, we all came out with a nick on our jars. Junior year, we set goals for ourselves as upcoming seniors. But the next year, we realized that while we do need to follow through with the obligations and commitments we've made, we also need to explore what it is that we really want. And for me, that was realizing that I did not want to continue swim team after the 2010 season. I wanted to become a wrestler. Laugh all you want, but I can't even begin to explain how exhilarating it was the first time that I pinned a guy. Yeah, he cried. You can see it on Facebook. You can probably see most of our lives on Facebook, our virtual jars, publicly displaying all of the good nights and all of the bad. So we try to paint over those bad times with our attempts at love and friendship. But sooner or later, we all suffer loss. The loss of a friend moving away, the loss of a parent's divorce, the loss of a breakup, or the permanent and devastating loss of our dear friends Jorge and Michael. And it is then that we realize how precious life is in every form, and we cling tight to our helplessly flawed jars because we know that they are irreplaceable. Tonight, on this field, you will see 400 imperfect jars. Jars that are way too easy to pick on. Jars that could use some desperate makeovers. Maybe even jars with cracks or chips. But standing next to those jars, you will see 400 proud artists. And if one of you tries to criticize one of our jars, watch out, because these are our ceramic babies, no matter how ugly or flawed they may be. And tonight, we are finally turning them in, saying, "Mrs. McHugh, it's not perfect, but it's what I have. And please take it away before I do something else to it." Class of 2011, well done. Tonight, as we stand on this field, it is time for us to leave our jars on our parents' bookshelves for safekeeping, but never to forget the process of making them. Congratulations on completing your first jar, and good luck on your next one. Thank you.